You know your numbers yet?
I don't. I think they're pretty good though. Pushing tight end numbers as an offensive tackle, so pretty good.
How'd you do on the bench? I mean, it's one number you probably know.
Pretty good. I could have done a little bit better. It was like a 19-20, I believe. That's where I got to improve on upper body strength, but I mean, all the athletic tests were where I shine a little bit more.
For somebody who didn't have a chance to go to the Combine, how important was this event for you?
Today was actually very important. I actually declared late to go to the draft because, I was still bouncing between coming back to Penn State, and a lot of scouts actually didn't know I was even going to continue to try and get into the league. But made that known, and then when I got here, a bunch of them were showing interest, and they actually said that they didn't know I was going to be coming out. So it was huge to be able to come out here and show them what I could do on the field.
What are some of the things that you've heard so far, Garry, from scouts? What are they telling you? You said earlier you knew some of your numbers, athleticism, but what specifically do they want you working on?
Upper body strength, but they said I'm a great athlete, a role player, obviously playing offensive tackle only 1 year, and I think a lot of them know that I'm a role player and that they'll want to develop me, but I think they'll take a shot to do it.
What did you measure in at?
6'6", 306.
And you don't know you're 40 at all? I mean,
No,
sub 5.
sub 5, I know that much.
Okay. Are any teams looking at you at tight end, or is it almost exclusively at tackle based on what you've been told?
Offensive tackle that I know of, but I mean, if need be, I'll drop an extra 20 pounds to go back to tight end if they want me to.
What have you done in the last couple of months to get ready for this day? Where have you been working out? What are some of the things you focused on?
I was actually in Los Angeles, living with my nutritionist on a pretty rigorous workout schedule, nutrition plan. My main goal is to just kind of trim fat, build muscle, just stay lean.
I'm sure there's nutritionists on the East Coast. What made you go to the West Coast in LA?
Nicer weather, 1. 2, just kind of eliminate all distractions, not around school or family, just able to focus on myself and my training.
So what was a typical day like for you, out there? Where were you training?
Velocity Sports Performance. Worked out anywhere from 4 to 6 hours a day, 2 or 3 sessions a day. And I mean, between that, just eating and resting.
Did anybody pull you aside out there to do different workouts, or did you basically just go through the normal testing?
Just through the offensive line test. A few came up and said they'll give me a call, if they want to get me out and do some extra work with them at their facilities.
And beyond that, what's your schedule from now up until draft day?
Free, visit family, and then, obviously just flying to the different places if need be.
Do you remember who some of the teams were? Who said maybe?
Steelers, Saints, Jets, Broncos. Off the top of my head, those are the ones that pop up. A few called me and stuff, but we'll see.
Who's your agent?
Mark Klauser.
Was this stressful at all, knowing how much is on the line or was on the line coming into this event?
I guess you could say so, but it gets to the point where it's kind of like a football game. You prepare for it, and you've done it so much that you just got to go out there and be an athlete and do it. Wasn't really nervous, more anxious and excited. You just got to control those nerves and kind of funnel them to benefit yourself.
Having played only that 1 year at tackle, how difficult was that decision to come out, and have you second-guessed yourself at all since doing that?
High risk, high return, I guess, is going to be, like I said, I think my athleticism definitely bodes well for the position, and I think teams will take the shot to kind of develop me into the player they want me to be. And obviously another year as offensive tackle in school would have been a lot better, but I was willing to take the risk.
Were you able to work on your offensive tackle skills at all out there?
Yeah.
Because how do you go about doing
yes,
that?
our strength coaches and stuff, they actually had offensive line drills that we would do, all the cone drills and sets. Obviously I have individual drills I would do myself that I learned at Penn State and just other coaches and stuff like that.
How weird is it to be back here as not a Penn State player, but as a former player?
Kind of weird, especially a few of the new coaches. They're like, we wish you would have stayed, but obviously I was already gone by the time they got here. But
Yeah.
not too bad. I enjoyed that.